Welcome friends back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to properly prep your nails for your manicure. So for today's video, I'm going to show you two methods of prepping your nails for your manicure. So here I'm showing you guys doing my cuticles. So I have a cuticle remover that I got from Amazon and I just put it on and I'm properly putting it around my nail beds to make sure that it's been inserted everywhere. So now I'm going ahead with my cuticle pusher to push my cuticle away and also remove the dead skin. So you want to go ahead and take your time with this, with the cuticle prep and even the prep before your manicure. It's super important because this determines if your nails are going to lift or if your nails are going to last long. So you really want to take your time when you're doing the prep. So after pushing my cuticles and removing the dead skin, I go ahead and cut my cuticle. I think there's a controversial conversation on whether to do this or not. I personally don't do this all the time, but sometimes my nails, especially since we're in the fall season, it's cold, my nails or the skin around my nails start to rip off. So I just use this to kind of remove it away so I can get like a nice clean look. But I think this tool is really good for beginner friendly instead of using like a nipper. All right, so then after I go ahead and buff lightly with this. All right, so now for my peeps with a drill. So I'm going ahead with using this nail bit for my cuticle area. I put my drill at super slow so that I don't, cause any damage to my nail. But this nail bit, I actually got from Nail Mart. She's on TikTok and it doesn't cause any ring of fires. I've been using this for about, I think, 2 years now. I haven't gotten ring of fire from this nail bit, so it's super helpful. I do highly recommend. There's also the other nail bits that you can use for your cuticle area, but I prefer to use this, so I go really slow with this and take my time around it. And again, also trying to remove any dead skin around the area. So all my beginners, like, don't worry, you don't need to have like a drill to complete your manicure. I think it's absolutely fine to have use a cuticle remover liquid and use a pusher. But I think as you advance, like in doing your own nails, you can advance with a drill bit and start getting comfortable in using it. I will say that personally for me, when I started using a drill bit, using a drill for my nails, my nails do stay on longer because I have adopted like the method of not really using a lot of liquids on my nails. At first, like I would use the cuticle remover, and then after doing my prep, I would like wash my hands and then start going ahead doing my primary dehydrator, then do my nails. But ever since I started doing more like a dry prep, it has been a little bit more easier for me, and I do find that my nails do stay on longer. So now that we're done with our cuticle, I'm going to go ahead and brush off the dirt or the dust away. And like I was showing you guys for the people that didn't use the drill bit, I'm going ahead and cutting my nails. For the people that are using the drill, I'm going ahead and cutting my cuticle, sorry. So here I show like a super in-depth way of me cutting my cuticle area. Like I was saying again, I know it's very controversial, and as a beginner, I would say if you're going to do this, take your time and try not to cut yourself. I would say this tool is a safer way for you to do it instead of using the clipper one. Do you remember how it all began? It just seemed like it, and so I did it. Do you remember? Back and forth. I try like zooming in for you guys so you can like see the super detailed way of me doing this on myself. and like exactly where I'm cutting and not, where I'm not supposed to cut. Yeah, like I was saying, if you're a beginner, like you don't need to do this. I just think that it gives your nails like a super clean look. But as time progress and you feel like you're ready to start doing it, there are so many videos that are like so detailed on how you can do it. Me personally, I had gone to the nail salon and the lady had use this to do it. I've also been to a nail salon where they've used a nail clipper, not the nail clipper, but the nipper one, and I was bleeding, right? I wish I took like a picture of it when it had happened, but I literally was telling the lady like, please stop. Like it's actually her. She's like, no, I need to remove the dead skin. You have so many dead skin. You have so many dead skin. My nails, they come out cute, but like, it's not worth you bleeding over, right? And also, you're at the nail salon where they use these tools on so many people, and it's just not sanitary at all. So if you're going to do this at home yourself, just take your time and make sure that, you're not cutting yourself or nipping yourself. I had this stubborn dead skin that would just not remove. So I started using the nail nipper to try and cut it away and nip it away. So it finally came out here. But this is the nail nipper that I'm talking about that I see other people using. Personally, for me, I think I'm not that advanced yet to be using that to be clipping my cuticle. But this is helpful for me, and I highly recommend this for beginners. All right, so now it's time to buff and shape the nails. So I have these options for you guys, especially the beginners. I use the one on the left to shape my nails, and if you don't have that buffer, the big one, you can use that side to buff your nails. You can find something like this at Target or at Sally's, Mormat, all these retail stores. You can also get it from Amazon. But just wanted to show you guys like the options if you don't have the big block one. So now I'm just going ahead and getting my hand ready before I shape it. I decided I don't want to cut them down too much. All right, so now I'm going ahead and shaping a square nail. So for here, I'm making sure that I'm filing straight and against my nail and not like it leaning away from my nail. That's the trick to a square, right? So then for the edge of my nail, here I'm just trying to cut a little bit of the nail, but the edge of the nail, you want to make sure that you file it in one direction instead of going back and forth. I do find that it's easier. So again, like I was showing you guys here, I'm not trying to make the file like lean away, but I'm just filing it straight and in one direction for the edge. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to do like different nail shapes and how to like get those different nail shapes, like maybe transition from square to almond or like do a square to what's it called, squivel. Yeah, let me know in the comment section if you guys would like to see a video like that. All right, so now moving on to the rest of my nails. So guys, my second finger, right? It's not straight. It doesn't lean straight like the rest of my nails. Do you guys also have that? Like, does anybody else have that? Like, let me know in the comment section below. So anytime like I'm trying to shape my nail for this finger, like it's always a little bit harder. But whenever I do nail extensions, it's actually easier because I can just, move the nail extension and make it straight, so then I can make it look like that nail is straight. But the actual natural finger nail itself, it leans to the right. So I always struggle with that. But let me know if anybody has that happening for them too. Another tip is when you're filing your nails and your fingers are like pointing towards you while it's filing, you want to always look at it from the other point of view to see if your nail shape is straight and it looks right. So that way the shape is straight and it looks good from your point of view and then from the other point of view as well. All right, so now I'm happy with the shape, so I'm gonna go ahead and dust off the dust. And now, after doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and buff, but with my sanding bit. So all of my people with the drill, we're using our sanding bit. There are other drill bits that you can use again to buff and get the shine off your nail. So with this, I also go in slow. I try not to do it fast because this can cause ring of fire. And y'all, the last time I removed my gel X, I did get ring of fire, and that's the main reason why in my next video I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna be doing a builder gel manicure, because that really helps strengthen your nail and helps your nail grow. But here I think I had the level turned to 1. But the only reason why I caused myself ring of fire is because since I got this drill, I never go beyond like a 5 or so when I'm removing my gel or any extensions. I barely even go beyond 2. Sometimes I only go beyond 2 if like I'm impatient, but that's like I rarely do that. But I did that last time, and I have that video up, and y'all, I think I went up to 7, and my nails, I got ring of fire so bad. So don't be like me, you know. But again, after getting the dust off, you want to go ahead and put on some rubbing alcohol, spray some rubbing alcohol, and then now you brush it away. I like to use the brush instead of wiping, because I do feel like you get less lint. There are lint-free wipes that you can use, but thanks for watching.